Yo, what it is, Power Universe? You know what it is, man. We getting right to the business, wasting no time. So, um, today I'm just finna do this little video, talking about the cancellation that we all heard about for book two, and I guess it's supposed to be two seasons. Well, one season, but 10 episodes separate. So basically, two seasons shoved into one. From what I hear, I guess it was Stars that canceled the shit. I don't know if it's a money issue. I don't know what the issue is. Don't none of us know really unless we in the room. So I just honestly feel, I mean, we don't know. We don't know what the issue is. So I mean, we could say that we feel like they fucking being stupid with that or whatever, but I don't know. But I do know one thing. The hype for this season, the final season is kind of it's like a bittersweet because we hyped as fuck to see it, but at the same time we like, damn, so y'all just gonna cancel the shit? Like, how much of the story you gonna tell us? And here's why I'm doing the video. We get right to it. I did some predictions and stuff like that a minute ago. Um, I don't know how close it's gonna be or whatever. I feel like I'm probably way off or whatever, like most of us are, but shit, we like speculating, you know. So I feel like with them canceling the show and them dropping the 10 episodes for the first half and then 10 episodes for the second half, I feel like just off of that notion alone, bro, I feel like they're gonna like cram a bunch of shit into the show. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of like plot holes and shit that don't make sense. They're gonna leave a lot of shit out. Like they're gonna try to wrap it up the best they can, but I just feel like that's like they're trying to hurry and like scurry it, like, you know what I mean? I feel like it's gonna fuck up the whole outlook of the storyline. Because I seen people doing their predictions on what's gonna happen after the trailer, and I seen the trailer too. Um, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. In my opinion, it looks like they're rushing it. Like they're trying to, because I enjoy like the first three seasons. I thought it was building pretty good. I thought actually, because we know Tariq's pretty much the main character, and I'm thinking everybody else that is kind of like in the supporting or like in the show is like pretty much just support for the show. So other than Tariq, I feel like everybody can die. I feel like everybody would either die, go to jail, or be pushed out of the show eventually, and other characters and other situations would arise throughout the timeline of Tariq growing up. But because I felt like the Tejadas was never really an essential part to the Tariq story or the story of Power Book 2 Ghosts. I feel like that's just a chapter in what Tariq is doing. But I don't feel like the story should revolve around them too much. Like I honestly feel like most of Power Universe is kind of tired of the Tejadas. Like they're almost just as much of a main story as Tariq and them, and I feel like that's weird, bro. I don't know. Even though I fuck with it, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I don't watch the shit. Like I ain't trying to see it, and even if it was just with Tejadas and all that or whatever the case, I'd be watching that motherfucker. So it, you know, it's just an opinion. By the way, y'all hear lighters and me smoking and shit. It's just because I'm smoking the gas. So that's all it is. I don't know weird shit. I just gotta, you know, because I know I'd be on YouTube. But um, with that being said, I'm gonna get right into what I think is gonna happen for the 20 episodes we gonna get for the final season, and I want to talk about um why I think why the cancellation is really like I feel like either they got some huge idea outside of Power Book 2, they're gonna spin it or make something else happen to where, like, because they already dropped the official announcement for Tommy and Ghost. So of course we looking forward to that, but I feel like Power Universe is really attached to Power Book 2 with Tariq, bro. I feel like that's their bread and butter. Of course, Ghost coming back is what we all want to fucking see. And well, to me personally, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I feel like him coming back just kind of is weird. I feel like, I mean, the nigga was shot in the chest, whatever, kill him off. I mean, it is what it is to me. I feel like it makes it more of a realistic story that he don't come back. But people want to see him come back. I wouldn't fucking mind seeing him come back, but I don't know how, like, it starts to become a fantasy after a minute, and I like realism. So I think, like we said, the war for season 4. I feel like at the end of the day, if they're canceling the show, they're discontinuing Power Book 2. I feel like they'll fuck around and kill Tariq at the end. I feel like, and it might be, damn, I can't really say who I think it might be. If anybody, I feel like nobody really deserves to kill Tariq, to be honest with you, other than Ghost or even Tommy. The closest one to that, maybe Braden. But I feel like it'd be weak, or it'd be like lackluster to just see anybody else, from Davis to Kane to Monet, even the police, even if he was like shot in a drug bust or some shit at the end. I don't fucking know, but I feel like they're trying to end it. So they're gonna give us like weird, like what happened. Like, okay, we seen the trailer, right? We still don't know little parts of the story that people forgot about, that can tie in later on to all this shit's going on. Like, what's up with the shit with Junior and the flash drive? I'm pretty sure that whole idea, whatever the fuck's on that flash drive, or whatever Sax was doing when he died at the end, did not coincide with them fucking closing the chapter now. Like, I'm sure that shit, they didn't have that idea when they was doing season 3. They were building blocks on top of what they were trying to do, or in like accordance, in accordance to what they were trying to do with Power Book 2. Now, if I'm being honest, it's hard to give predictions for the final season, because I guess it's the final season and it's so new that it's like they jump from, okay, here's the beginning of the story, fuck the middle plot and how all of the good shit we need to see for him to get up to the end. They jump from, okay, Tariq kills his dad, he starts off on his own, and then we're just going to end it. Like, I don't like that idea, because now we don't know what the fuck. Like, why introduce new characters for a season, for a show you're gonna kill in like 2 fucking seasons? I'm more pissed off about that than the fact that, like, I'd rather them be like, okay, look, we're gonna drop 2 seasons and we're gonna cancel it for the next few years or so, or whatever, but like discontinue the whole show. Like, no more Tariq, no more that part of the Power universe is kind of crazy to me, bro. I feel like they gonna leave so much of the story out, so many intricate parts and details that lead up to different things and the reason why for things and shit like that. I feel like they're gonna fast pace it. They're gonna make it low key, not as realistic as it as OG Power kind of was, and the way it started out. Like, I don't know, man. I just feel real timid about how they're doing this shit, and I think they're just gonna end up leaving a lot of the interesting story out that we really want to see, what we're anticipating for. Of course, we're gonna see. I feel like what they're gonna do, honestly, in the next 20 episodes is just throw a bunch of action and wild ass twist in our face. Like, okay, the screenshot I got right here on the screen of Tariq holding the gun, I that's like probably the first episode of the new season. Because I seen another video where they were saying this exact beanie he's got on and that jacket was taken. He was wearing that same thing in a picture a while ago when they were filming the first couple episodes of book 2 season 4. So whatever he's wearing in that picture when they took it, he's wearing in the trailer right here, which is probably him popping somebody within like the first 2 episodes. So it's going to get off to a fast start, and because they're ending it, it's going to stay fast and it's going to crash ending, because that's the only way, that's the only fucking way you can deliver an ending to a show that you never gave a middle body to. You never gave, you started it, you started with the fucking feet, then you got the legs built up, and now you just going to jump to the head. Like, where the fuck's the torso? Where's the plot? Where's the shit we want to see? Like, we seen in the first 2-3 seasons of OG Power, we got introduced to the characters. We got used to what they was doing. We got to see kind of how the story was building. But as the time went on, we got different connects. We got different problems. We got different people. We got different cops. We got different plugs. We got different cases. The Tariq and them is growing up. Raina dies. All this different shit. Tommy done had 2 or 3 different bitches. Like, they got all this shit up in the middle leading up to the end. I feel like what they're doing now is they're trimming the fat from the middle part of Tariq's story that we really need to see. I feel like they're gonna accelerate Braden's story way too crazy. I feel like, honestly, they gonna go ahead and trip Braden out. Like, the whole time we seen Braden go through whole 3 seasons being solid, straightforward, loyal, stand up, soldier, all of that shit we like about Braden, they're gonna flip that shit in our face, bro. They gonna turn around and probably have Braden doing coke, robbing motherfuckers, doing stupid shit, running around with guns, getting like probably doing dumb shit. Because how I see is the plot, they changed the direction of it. Now, instead of it being Tariq against the world, basically with the sub or the supporting characters are like Braden and whoever they're gonna have working with them, and even the Tahadas, and then going head to head with what's the bitch name, the plug bitch, I keep wanting to say Monet, Noma, that shit. I feel like the only way you can switch that narrative and start sending it into a different direction is if you start creating some internal turmoil. My bad, y'all. Smoking way too much weed. Create some internal turmoil with Tariq and his inner circle, which is Braden and Tasha. Davis, I guess, is kind of in the circle. And then I got questions. What about 2-Bit? You haven't shown him too much out of the 3 seasons, and all of a sudden, you're gonna kill it in 20 episodes. What the fuck is 2-Bit supposed to do in 20 episodes? You had him popping in and out. He got Tariq's car. Now all of a sudden, like, I feel like those are the holes they're gonna drop off. Because I feel like you didn't just have 2-Bit jumping around every 3 or 4 episodes just for him to, like, his whole character was just to extort Tariq. What's the story behind that? What's gonna happen? Like, he just gonna, so the whole next 20 episodes, he's supposed to just pop up and just keep extorting this nigga Tariq? Or is he gonna now all of a sudden turn around and try to fight against Tariq or fight with him and shit? But then if that's the case, it's just going to be a conversation and a quick turnaround. There's no build up. There's no intricate reason. There's no plot twist. There's no, it's like, it's almost like, okay, they sat down and was like, they having issues behind stage. I don't know what the fuck. I can't speak on that. But whatever's going on, and them saying like, okay, the shit's canceled. The CEO for Stars canceled the show. Okay, well, we got to deliver them something. So let's just go ahead and scratch like maybe whatever they had built up for season 4. Probably half of season 4 was probably either scratched out or altered or transferred over to like the last 20 or the last 10 episodes after the first 10, because I feel like the last 10 episodes for season 4, because it's 10 episodes every season, but they got 20 coming. So the first 10 we're going to see, I feel like they already had that kind of set up. They had that going. That was all part of the plot for later seasons and shit like that. The last 10, I feel like they're tying the knot on it. They're just going to start closing open ends. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we just going to see a lot of reckless, dumb shit. Reckless, dumb shit. They got, the trailer was hella high intensity. They just gonna put us on a high the whole time. That's the only reason it's gonna keep us coming back to watch it if we know the show's gonna end, because it's just gonna be in high in intensity, and they're gonna flirt with the idea of Tariq getting killed. That's what's gonna keep us drunk. Because you come out and you say, "Oh, hey, we got the final episode, y'all, but we got 20 episodes, the final season, but we got 20 episodes." And we excited because we love the show, and what else the fuck we gonna watch? But at the same time, it's like, oh, bro, For real. Come on, man. We was just getting into the good story. We literally, nigga, the last episode of season 3, literally, finally, we all was saying the same shit. Finally, Tariq is on his own. Finally, he's got no attachments. Finally, he got his family away, his grandma away. Yaz is protected. He ain't got to worry about the school shit no more. He's out here. Finally, we get to the point where we can start seeing some real progress with him in the streets and becoming go or whatever the fuck we wanted to see. So they take that notion and that hype and then they turn around and say, listen, we're closing the show. Fuck do you mean, bro? The show didn't even start yet. Like, okay, this nigga had a he got his mom out of jail, whatever. He been doing all of this shit with the Tejadas the whole time. But bro, who the fuck are the Tejadas at the end of the day? They popped up in Tariq's life when he started going to college, and now he's wrapped up with them and all of this other shit. But there's other dope boys out there. There's other families out there. There's other gangs out there. There's other plugs out there. Why is the story gonna end around the Tejadas and Tariq? Who the fuck are the Tejadas, bro? I don't mean to get mad, but it's just like, come on. I'm a little irritated by the fact that they're just gonna end it, and we don't have no too. I feel like we don't got substance. I feel like they're rushing through it. They have to get something out. They're gonna lose money. I feel like really the issue is Stars is being fucking weird. Whoever the CEOs or the chairman board or whatever the fuck they doing over there, 50. I hope you can build your studio and give us the entertainment that you want to give us, and the writers work with you and the actors work. I hope everything works in tandem to deliver to the people what we want so badly as far as the shows and shit like that. But I feel like right now it's taking a dive. The only real reason anybody is still hyped to see it is because it's fucking Tariq, bro. It's Tariq, Braden, Ghost, or Tariq. You know what I'm talking about, nigga. It's Power Book 2. We want to see it. Whatever the fuck y'all do. Even if you just do 20 episodes of Braden and Tariq just killing everybody till they go to jail. Fuck it. We watch it. We want to see it. We all gonna tune in. But come on, man, don't sell us short, man. Don't start using the fact that we love your show, we love your entertainment, and all of that kind of stuff. Don't start using the fact that we are going to support the show to start throwing out bullshit. And I only cover because I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just a regular nigga. I don't do this shit. I don't got no fancy cameras, and I don't care about doing all that extra shit, bro. I just love the show. I love to talk about it with my brother and my girl and shit like that. And I get on YouTube because the community's huge. Power Universe. I be on Facebook in the groups and shit. So I like talking about it. But I just feel like now I can. Ghost was my favorite shit. I watch Force, I watch BMF, I watch all that, but it's not interesting enough for me to want to engage in it more so than just watching the episode. Power Book 2 is my shit. That's what I like. That's what I get really engaged in and want to talk about and predict and all these kind of things about it. And I feel like they're killing the hype for the universe with that, because we love to speculate. We like that kind of shit, but now it's like you're selling us short, man. I'm a little disappointed, and I really want to see the last 20 episodes just like everybody else, but I feel like the way it's going to play out is not going to be equivalent to what we expect. I mean, it never is. Of course, it's a TV show. We're not supposed to be able to guess what the fuck's going on, because if we were, they're not doing a good job. But at the same time, I just don't try to just throw it in our face to get it over with, bro. Give us something that has some some longevity to it. You know what I mean? We didn't imagine if they did 3 episodes of OG Power, or 3 episodes. Damn, I be smoking too much. Imagine if they did 3 seasons of OG Power and then just said, okay, y'all, we just gonna give y'all 4 and 5 and stop it. We miss like we missed so much, bro. We would have like imagine them condensing all of that shit into at the end we still see Tariq shoot Ghost, but imagine if we didn't get to see nobody's point of view but Tariq's. And instead we didn't get to see those last few episodes of Dre and everybody else because they was closing this like all of that shit matters. Even if it's insignificant, it still matters, and it becomes a collective, and it starts to that's what keeps us the core audience. That's what keeps us engaged. It's all of those little things and them little intangibles. We don't want to just see the same repeated pattern because you just they're trying to get it over with. I hope that's not the intention of the people actually creating the content that we enjoy. I don't think it is because it never started that way. And from what we know in the Power universe, we know that the writers, 50 Cent, um, the costume designers, everybody from top to down really gives a lot of effort and works really hard on, from what I believe, the shows and stuff that they give us. So I believe that it's going to be a little disappointing. I think it's going to be slightly underwhelming. It's going to be action packed, but it's going to be underwhelming as far as the story delivered. I don't really know. It's kind of pisses me off because when the show comes out, I'm gonna try. I mean, if I feel like it, to be honest with you, I'm gonna try to do reaction videos to the episodes and stuff like that. But I feel like they're cutting Tariq and Braden off at the legs to me, and I hope that 50 is like, okay, let them cancel this shit. We gonna go ahead and cancel it, nigga. Go ahead and cancel it, nigga, because I'm gonna bring these niggas over into my studio and we just gonna start it again. Period. And he probably can't just say that right now, so we got to be like, all right, we just gonna cancel it right now. But he might really be like, all right, nigga, fuck stars, because I'm gonna get down and I'm gonna make it how I really want to make it. I hope 50 on that real nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but as far as the predictions, I don't want to get into too much specific details because I don't even know where to fucking begin to go with like Effie, Diana, um, big head ass, Drew, Kane, Monet, Obi. Notice, I don't know if anybody said this or if y'all even noticed that Obi wasn't in no clips of the trailer. You didn't see Obi at all. I don't know what that's about. He might not be in there. I'm sure he is because he's still alive as far as the story goes, but he could be getting killed. Hell, this picture I got right here of Tariq, that could be him shooting Obi. Would make no fucking sense, but we don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like the fact that they're ending this fucking season, we gonna have nigga. I'm telling y'all, bro, we gonna be like, what the fuck? Like, why would they? Because it ain't got nothing to do with the story no more. They not giving us. They not trying to cater to the story. They trying to because of, I don't know if it's because of stars or whatever the fuck. They're catering to the schedule. Fuck the story at this point. They want shit to come out when they want it to do. They want it to end when they want it. They want a certain kind of money. You got actors asking for money. You got actors getting paid more than what motherfuckers is asking and shit. I heard that shit about Omari asking for $1 million an episode. At first, I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was being a little bit excessive with that. $1 million an episode, like I could see $1 million every 2 or 3 or even 2. Like every 2 you can get $1 million. So like 400,000 or 500,000 an episode, but $1 million an episode, bro. I don't know about all that. But then I turned around and I seen Mary J. Blige getting 750 to $1 million an episode, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Monet, come on, man. She's not even lit like that. Like bro, I don't want to be a fucking hater to the show. I fuck with the show, but Monet's not the bro. We don't give, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. So you gonna give Monet out of all the characters? I would have understood it more if you was paying Lorenz Tate $1 million episode. At least he has a catalog of extensive work in cinema. And I know Mary J. Blige is a multi-platinum recording artist and all this other shit, but come on, man. Like, you gonna give Monet $1 million an episode, but you wouldn't give somebody like Lorenz Tate or Omari Hardwick that? Like, come on, man. That's fucking crazy to me. I just don't understand those. I don't know if that's bad business on their part. There's so many unanswered questions surrounding the show, with the story and the shit behind the scenes, with the writers, with the producers, with stars themselves. So many questions regarding when shit's gonna come out. Then we get leaks. The shit's a mess, y'all. The shit's a mess. And I don't really know. I don't know what the fuck we gonna get. I've never really felt like that with Power. I've always kind of felt like, okay, even of course we can't predict exactly what's gonna happen, but we all know the direction it's going in. I could have my last videos, I said I had a firm idea of where I think the story could go, would go, might go, all of that kind of shit. Now there's no anybody saying anything. That shit's up in the air, bro. We don't know what the fuck's going on. For all we know, Monet could wake up, and the reason why we see her talking to Michael Ealy, aka the new detective, Don Carter, Monet could be the snitch now. Monet could be the one ratting. She could wake up and be like, fuck it, now she's talking to the feds. We could turn around and see Diana be the one to kill Kane after Kane finds out what happens with them and Monet, or him and Drew setting up Monet, shoots and kills Drew. Diana finds out and she kills Kane for that. For all we know, it could be Effie who ends up taking over the business. Who ends up, because she's a slimy ass smuff, like, you know what I'm saying? She fuck around and kill Monet herself just to take the head position. And we know uh Kane's character, old waddle behind the booty head ass nigga, is gonna do whatever she want him to do. I can't wait. Like, she's gonna, I don't know why this nigga think she's gonna be loyal to him, but she already don't like him. Done told the nigga a million times, and she keeps backstabbing the nigga that she actually likes. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do with that. But I don't know, man. It's confusing. I don't know what direction they're gonna take. I really don't even know how to analyze it. I just kind of wanted to say my little rant about it. I didn't even have an itinerary. Usually, I kind of put together in my mind little bullet points how I'm gonna hit them, so I don't drag y'all on and y'all don't hear me repeating the same shit over and over again. But I just kind of hopped on this one on a whim and just wanted to spill kind of how I was saying, but I don't know, man. This shit's getting weird to me. But I hope that it does. I hope that it does live up to the hype. I actually think the actors are gonna do well in these last two seasons. They're gonna deliver some good performances, but I'm just not sure about the story. I even seen Monet with a screaming scene in the trailer, and she seems like she's getting a little bit more into her acting bag. But I just feel like they're kind of leaving the story behind because they gotta cancel it, and that's gonna be so sad, bro. So sad. Because Tariq and Braden's story, just like, it's almost probably, I'd say it definitely rivals Tommy and Ghost story. Only reason it doesn't win it over is because we got more of their story. But if they were to build and build and build on Tariq and Braden, we probably, I mean, shit, if you ask me, you can go 20 episodes with them. They say there's not much of, like, after a minute there's no story to tell. Nigga, there's always story to tell because it's life. If you base it in reality, you always have a story to tell. It's life. Life happens every day. You always have a story to tell. Even if it's the same type of shit, it could be the same type of shit, just in different situations, different people, different different reasons, different motivations, um, higher and lower extremes to the situation. Maybe not everybody has to be a drug dealer. Maybe you start incorporating some other white collar crimes. You know what I'm saying? Some fraud, some shit. You already had the Westons doing some kind of shit, so There's always story to be told. Everybody has a long life. You can tell a million stories. But I just don't know. I really feel like I'm nervous about this one, y'all. So um I guess we'll just see how it turns out. But other than that, man, I'm gonna let y'all go. Um I don't really got much more to say. So until the next or the season drops, I probably won't be dropping anything like that for anybody who gives a shit to come and watch the videos or whatnot. You know, I kind of just do these for me. But yeah, so I'll let y'all know if I do have any theories or something. I'll probably pop back up on here and throw them on here. Y'all be easy.